Tron and wonderful. I was once considered a great adventurer, but I ultimately hung my helmet here.
I'm a merchant. I bargain even in my dreams. Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
I'm not responsible if these nails hurt you.
You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage.
I'm not responsible if these nails hurt you. I'm Tron and wonderful. A blacksmith with patience.
If you borrow a container from me, you can use the storage even at home.
Hey, what's up, Shirakiba? How you doing? Oh, good luck. Thanks. 17. Hey, what's up, Muse Max? How you doing?
I posted in the Growth Grind channel a month ago.
Thank you so much for the tier 1 at 8 months, Muse Max. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much, buddy. $787 already. I'm coming to 740. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of... Could be higher if I grinded a lot more, but I didn't grind it all this summer. I just was chilling. But yeah, 787. I think I'm 788 technically, because I got my weapon to 6, but... Eh, it's whatever. Work was gonna get me last 4 months, 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really grind too much this summer, but I got motivated with the new boss blitz, so now I'm just like, all right, let's grind. Grinding sounds fun. There just wasn't really much to go for over the summer because I don't like pre-grinding, but now that stuff's out to do, I'm enjoying it. There's it, 26 an hour, then actually there's 10% of what we this. Ah, nice. Heck yeah. Now 6 weeks off of work. Starting tomorrow? Awesome. That sounds awesome. Place myself in the lurk. Do some paperwork. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate your lurk. Hey, what's up, Lenon? Like, how you doing? $321, 435 be doable with the right setup? No, I don't think so. You can definitely try it. It just won't be close to efficient. This spot is heavy requirements. This is the new cap spot. It was Olin's 2 for a while, and then people started slapping their gear, and now Olin's 2 is still good. Just this one I think is better. Let me show you. So in all of my gear, let me pull up Monster Zone, Ulukita, Dark Seekers. Alright, so down here it's 330, 430. Okay, this is my gear. Right? This is my gear, and when I start my combo, my AP hits the right requirements. So I'm at 1081 before I start my combo. I hit 1131. The only thing I'm missing is a furniture buff, which would give me like, you know, 10, 15, 20. That put me at 1150. And that's like the point where you want to hit. Basically, I guess as long as you hit like over 1100, you'll feel pretty good. But yeah, this is even with all of my gear. It's kind of rough. Because the extra 20 AP, then all the brackets, then my food, draw, elixirs, crystals, and then on top of that, then you've got perfume, and then you've got furniture buffs. All adds up to a lot. Did I just get one event into another event? What the?
一応だ。気をなら。철과 같이 나가라. 나가라. 아슬아질지어다.
Morning, how's the grind going? Hey, what's up, Dubby? It's good so far. We're just chilling and grinding. We did 1 tap. We're now at 17 taps on our level 7 weapon, so slow and steady. Oh, did you stream and another stream? And both streams are playing the song? That was so trippy? Okay, that's weird. Listen, I didn't plan it, okay? That is wild. How's it going, Jobo? How you doing? Just happened. Oh, got an event. Okay, how you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Living the dream. Home from work, and it was a nice chill day at work, and we're getting the grind on. I got this Maddox ring piece, so celebrating Duke outs. Well, good luck. Yeah, we're just chill grinding. We're going for a telescope. If we get that, then we'll set another goal, I think. I think we're going to set up going for a map. We'll go for a second map, I think, maybe. Or we'll go finish the LVI. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I wanted to go get the LVI, but now that this spot's out, it's kind of like, dang, this is really good money. I don't know, maybe. Maybe we'll go, maybe we won't. What are you pulling an hour here? I don't know. The events shifted so much, so I'm not really counting my trash. I'm just stockpiling and selling. I'm not really counting. But I am a lazy grinder, so I'm not pulling top trash. Are you excited for the Calpheon Ball? Yeah, I'm always excited for the ball. Heidel, Calpheon Ball, any kind of hype fest for the game, I'm always super excited for. As much as there tends to be a lot of doomerism around BDO and frustration with the criticism of the game not being really reflected. I don't know. I've always been hopeful. Every time a ball comes around the corner, I'm always usually excited, pretty pumped, pretty hyped. I've never been like, oh man, here we go. Like every time I've always been super hyped up because it's just the whole point is a hype fest, so it's just fun and exciting. I never go in with like a critical angle until after it, and we don't get the updates. Then at that point you can criticize. But yeah, I'm actually really pumped. I'm just curious, like, because it feels like the Demon Land and Mountain of Eternal Winter are more than a year away. So I'm just really curious what they're gonna do to hold us over for the next year till that so that content can get developed. Unless it's ready, and I just don't, and I'm just, you know, underestimating them. Top we hope for, Demon Land, Mountain of Eternal Winter, and with the 100 floor dungeon and the 4th dungeon. Other than the obvious ones, that's which they announced at the Idle Ball and talked about their continuing development. Altar of Blood rework, maybe a Savage Rift rework, and I don't know, just some activity to do that is maybe about combat and killing mobs, but not necessarily running in circles. Having more of those types of activities, I think, would be good and healthy for the game. Just like, in my opinion, the boss blitz is like one of those things. I just wish they would update some of the rewards, like the current boss blitz and current dungeon. I don't think are really as hyped up or good. Like, I feel like my hard bosses, and you know, maybe I just, well, yeah, that's because it's not a gear thing. It feels like the like level 7 bosses are harder than my group boss blitz hard, and we're pulling like top 3 times. But it's obviously because it's a skill gap, not a gear gap. So maybe when the gear bosses come out, maybe I'll do those and I'll enjoy them. I don't know, we'll see. Hey, they mentioned the chat them out so much while, yeah, it's like I'm just not really gonna, I'm just gonna chill and grind, and I feel good about my glitch, dude. Came back to the game a couple months ago, and it seems like the game is fine, but I'm just a Chris PVR, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, even though we're the majority, we're the vocal minority, I feel. I mean, there always is something, like, the game is in a good spot if you're a PvEer. The only problem is the, like, motivating factor. Like, what motivates you to play other than the game is fun. But, like, once you've reached a certain amount of hours, you'll probably reach a point where it's like, okay, I've had my fun, I've played all the classes, like, what's the next thing to go for? And Treasures for me is that, but as someone who, you know, has played this game for 8 years, it gets a little tougher when you're like, okay, I finished everything and I want more. Because I'm always a treasure grinder, not a gear grinder. I just get gear as it comes along, right? But it definitely feels tough when you've finished all your treasures and you're like, frick, that's like my main motivator. I don't know what to do now. But, yeah. We came back to the game. Oh, yeah, I read that. I sure hope Altar of Blood as well, and the 100 floor dungeon is going to be cool. Yeah, I think that the potential is good. I think PEA has been increasing their style at PvE for a while. So, I mean, should be good, I think. I just don't know how long it's going to take them to develop content. That's my thing, right? Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I love the Hype Fest. I love the thematic, not the thematic, the aesthetic of the Demon Land, so I'm excited for that. Mountain of Eternal Winter 2, I mean, I just wish they would improve Mountain of Eternal Winter 1. It got so neglected and has never been gone back to other than for the one spot where you have to go for Embers. Like, that's the only thing that got changed. Everything else is, like, literally garbage there. Oh, and I guess Arethia's Limbo, but yeah, I wish they would improve some of the stuff that's already there. Like, Marowak is a cool spot, but, like, you're not going to grind it because it's not balanced, right? Underfloor instant reminded me of Sword Art Online? 100%. I think that's where everybody's getting that from. Super cool stuff. This game was so hyped for me, so if I can just get the same from this, I'm all good. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Have you gotten the Knoll? No, I haven't gotten the Knoll. I may go for it, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go for it or not. I could just buy a boat. I don't know. don't know how streaming ocean content would be. Listen, I've watched J-Kun do it, and it looks mad boring. If I were to do it, I would do a few barters a day and probably not even stream it. I'd probably just do some barters and go do my own thing. Like, dude, the Nobel that's just bundled in RNG and I hate CPV. Yeah, I'm not... Yeah. I think I'll just do barters maybe and turn my brain off. Because at least it's, like, limited. You're watching J-Kun do that stuff for a few weeks, I was like, nope, I'm good. No, thank you. You say this when I went on a grinding break for a couple hours? Yeah. Did a decent bit of boat stuff. I did the blue gear grind. I have full 10 blue, but the null grind is another level tedious despair. Yes. I feel that. It's something I want to do because I want the thing. I don't know. Bartering would be so much easier, I think. Just a little bit a day and you turn your brain off. I gotta give this Karak now? Yeah, the null's absolutely a pain fest. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Holy cow. What happened to Tibios? Oh, is that audio? Can you hear that? Because it's through Discord, and I guess I have Discord unmuted. Oh, frick, I forgot my audio is unmuted. It was Divios when he got the it was Divios when he got the telescope piece here. Holy frick. Sorry. That was a funny clip. Either grind C PvE, which is absolute boredom, or you grind 2 milk coins, which will take a long time. Yeah. Splendid is back because they've done some changes of bartering here and there, but still, yeah, for sure, for sure. They get free 10,000 crew pro coins. Nice. Close to 2 mil? Surely. Yeah, that was his reaction to getting another piece here. Like, I think it was the day that the spot came out, or the second day. Pretty funny. Yeah, peace now. I'm happy PA freed me from City. Yeah, I'm actually... Well... There's pros and cons, right? Pros is I have a better spot to grind other than City, where I'm making a lot more money, and I'm getting despairs more often, and I'm getting everything I want, right? So it's a spot that once again, it feels like PA is answering my personal prayers through content updates, which, thanks, PA. Appreciate that. Very cool. However, it basically makes City of the Dead irrelevant because you don't go there for the telescope. And you don't go there for, like, you just wouldn't go there. There would be no reason to go there, like, ever, right? And I feel bad. I feel like it sucks when we get a spot and one spot makes a spot irrelevant and then it's completely gone. Like before, it wouldn't be like that because you'd have like tiers of stuff, right? Like, oh, you're going to do this until you can do this until you can do this. But now because there's so many spots, I feel like now we just make like so much extra content irrelevant. And it sucks because I don't want to see content get irrelevant. I want to see particular stuff drop. But I feel like when we get into this rotation of, all right, we introduce a spot, then we introduce another spot, we introduce spot number 3. Spot number 3 is technically better than spot number 1, so we have to rework spot number 1. So spot number 1 is now better than spot number 2, so now we have to rework spot number 2 to be better than spot number 3. And it feels like that's kind of what sort of happens. And it's like, I don't want development time wrapped up in redesigning Darkseekers 3 times over. Like, Israhead should have been a group spot, so it wouldn't have made Darkseekers irrelevant, you know what I mean? But it being a solo spot, it was just a better version of Darkseekers, so it's kind of weird. But I do like better spots. I do like I like a spot that caters to something I'm really in particular want of, and especially catering to endgame, where it's like, oh my gosh, like I have a spot that like is for me, and I can grind it and I can make good money. You know, I do like that personally. I got the Sakurai piece from FOR box. I wish I would have clipped it. Oh, dang, that's awesome. It's a way better spot. Yeah, rework City now PA because they just made it redundant. Yeah. It's like unnecessary. Like you can just skip it. Unless you're like someone at low gear who wants to get a telescope, I guess. But like that, I mean, that's like the only way I would see that spot working is if you were low gear and you wanted, yeah. There's a guy who never PvPs. I really feel this game is in a good spot. I really enjoying it at the moment. Yeah, I feel like a majority of the game is in a good spot for PvEers. If you're into PvP, then cool. There's probably some form of it that you can get access to in the game, and although it's not massively popular. But if you like the combat, you like the style, you like the game design, you like the graphics, there's a lot of things to be in the positive for about BDO. The only thing is that I feel like it just needs a little bit of a facelift when it comes to content that is not grinding, but is still PvE, right? Like dungeons should probably be reworked to have the same rewards as the group boss blitzes. The dungeons should have another difficulty mode that has higher AP requirements, and higher rewards, you know? I think that maybe you should be able to use Agris on the dungeons like you used to be able to just get extra rewards or something. There's a lot of cool things you could do with like the aggro system and other stuff to make it really, really worth your while to, you know, make more fun content. Like J-Kun would literally repeat the dungeons every week. He'd run them over and over again. I was one of his like 5 different groups he'd run every other week. And I enjoyed it until basically it kind of became nonsensical to do it. You know, if you got all the knowledge and all that jazz. Like a sneaky still, yeah. Group robots would have been cool. Yeah, like everybody damages a leg. It could have been 2, 3, or 4 man. There's a lot of potential. For sure. Could have been many Olins. Yeah. Like even a 2-man, you know? Duo spots. Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have more duo spots, to be honest. I feel like that's also really underutilized. How many duo spots do we have in this game? Like if I'm just looking at all the spots in the game, it's either 5-man, 3-man, and then Turos, right? I think Turos is the only, which is still a good spot, I think. Trees and Turos. Trees was 5-man. Trees is 3-man. And then we learned how to 5-man it and break the spot. You could do Trees with 2 people. That's one of the cool things about Trees, is that it's such a smooth grind spot that you can do it with 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 people. I wish we had more spots sort of like that, I guess, now. Turos is a duo spot, that's true. Then PA realized that having one friend is a stretch for most players. Yeah, but I think it's up to PA to also incentivize players to do stuff with people. There should be a better group finder for like the There should be a better group finder for the dungeons. There should be a better group finder for the boss blitzes. There should be better matchmaking modes to like menus. All they have to do is make a UI for a menu so you can queue into a party or something. The fact that we don't have like intricate UI systems for party making is kind of wild in an MMO of like today's day and age. That just like doesn't make sense to me. Oh, altar imps, that's right. Yeah, I guess people did that for like a minute. Here's a dungeon you can spam as much as you want. 200 energy to start. This 30-minute grind route, 5-man, which might... Yeah, I think there's like plenty of ability for them to create like random encounter dungeons that are just like fun to go and go and go and do and go and go. And it makes me sad that we don't have like stuff like that. Like I wouldn't even mind grinding a lot more if it was like random. Like sort of like when you go into Arethia's Limbo and you get a random color and you got to kill a random grind spot. Like a single mob from a random grind spot or a rotation or a pack. I think that would be really cool if we had like that in like a group format. But I don't know, PA just, I don't know. There is a lot of potential to make grinding fun that doesn't make it in a circle. But also at the same time, I think they don't want to make open world content irrelevant either. So like, I feel like any kind of content like instance-wise has to be made specifically for groups. Because if you end up making a bunch of solo instances, I feel like you're just killing like the open world player base, right? And I don't want this game to become like Vindictus. Vindictus is like a game where you sit in a party town hub and then you queue up for everything and you never leave the town. And I don't want BDO to become that, which unfortunately because of the well system, it feels like that. I don't see as many people running around the world to go get to places because they eliminated that through the wells, which I like the well if it was just to access Land of the Morning Light, but the fact that you can now cross the world so quickly also eliminates, like, unironically, it eliminates this, like, like a GVG, right? Like a GVG, you'd have to cross the world, you'd have to stop your grinding, you have to do all this stuff. So it was like you were sacrificing something, but for the good of like doing a guild versus guild. So like the passion for those guild v guilds was way more. Now it's like, okay, I can just hop in the well and I'm over there in 5 minutes. I log into my ult so I don't lose my buffs, and eliminating this like friction. Come on, pets, loot faster. Holy frick. Eliminating that friction, I think, caused more issues than people like actually realize. Because it eliminates the value of certain things. Right? The value of the world being so large, the value of your horses being so fast. Having a fast horse was a big freaking deal to get across the world and fight people. The forced player interaction, yeah, and I think that's good to an extent. I don't think you should have to PvP over every single spot, but I think that there's definitely situations where you should have to interact with other players in an MMO, you know? I think I got an event. Yeah, I did. Nice. I think the problem is just the world's getting too big to run. I would have agreed prior to giving out a free T9 to everybody, but basically since that, I feel like you can't say that because the horses are just too fast. And then if you're pushing T10s, which they've given like 10 plus attempts, so, you know, probably quite a lot of people have probably hit it by then because I think the average is like, what, 10 or 11 attempts or something like that. I just think that I would agree with you if they didn't give everyone a free horse. But giving everyone a free horse and then saying that is kind of like, I don't know. Bigger world with less players. I think that also can be a problem. But like, nobody's pushed to interact with other players because there's no incentive, right? It used to be for like personal glory or guild glory for node wars or sieges. So people would want to be in these guilds because they always had action. You'd see the streamers in these guilds that were always getting action and doing all this stuff. But also, I think it's just a lot of veteran players who have been around so long that like some stuff just doesn't really excite them anymore either. Like, you know, once you've done a GVG 800 times, I feel like for some people it's kind of, it eventually loses its luster, you know? One of the feelings of old Miramont grinding where you had many guilds grinding next to each other? Yeah, I love that stuff, yeah. That stuff was really enjoyable. Gotta go. Good luck on your grind. Thank you so much, Big Mo. I appreciate it. You have a good one too. Oh, I got a title. I didn't know there were titles here. Frick, did I not get the titles back in the day? Oh shoot, I didn't. Death is the only salvation. Consumed by darkness. That's awesome. That's cool. Really could have got titles 4 weeks ago. I didn't know that Darkseekers got them. I saw the other one. I went and got all the other ones. I really like the Stared into the Abyss ones from Tungrad. They're like my favorite titles. I have Legend of Olens on right now though because I was memeing in an Olens group. Depressed title equals best title. No. Stared into the abyss. I like the idiot. I just wish there was a title tracker. I wish there was like a collection log. RuneScape has this collection log thing where you could see like every grind spot where you've gotten every item and it checks it off and it lets you know that you got the rare drop. I want something like that so bad. Or one that shows like your total mob count kills. Or one that tells you how close you are to getting each title. Like there's so many of these like counter thingies. Like they can count. And they got the numbers and the data. I just wanted to be seeing it so I could like do it, you know? Hello, my title's idiot too. Nice. They getting there with the monsters and info just added in there? I know. They're doing it slowly but surely. They're getting there. So has anyone in here done Dekia Sulfur or Dekia Piliku? Are they worth doing? Or if I were to go for the treasures there, should I just do the seasonal? Hey, what's up, Netherwing? How you doing, buddy? You feel like a lot of the opinions are KR based? Yeah. I just gotta get a KR friend on the inside. We gotta get Hugh. We gotta get Hugh to start posting. It's $1 an hour? Oh, really? Okay. Well, I just mean, sorry, is it good? Is it good to drop the treasures? I mean, is it better than doing the other one? Or should I just, like, do Dekia? They fixed the Dekia thing, right? You only use one fuel now to spawn the lantern, right? Oh my gosh. Massive quality of life change. Hey, what's up, QZ? Dang, all the homies in here. What's up, guys? I don't know, I'm a simple player. I'm still 700 gears for taking my time. Listen, that's the best part of the game. Take your time. Enjoy the ride. Is it tried to Achman Decky? It was cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't think I've done Achman. No, I've done Achman. I haven't done History of Dekia. I gotta get them. I think I want to get a map next though, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is go to Piliku and Sulfur. Every day it's gonna be filled with questions. Why are you grinding here? Can't wait. Which ridiculous? Surely, it was surely the easier. Oh, okay. But I was hearing Sulfur was about the same. People, it was better for normal grind if you're just going for the Devour piece. Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe we'll try them and see what we get. We'll try it all out, you know. One spot game, all streams are just the same. Actually, all streamers are end game grinders who play this game all the time, and actually, it's the highest end game grind spot that everybody's been waiting for. Actually. Listen, you can't tell people not to grind the bad telescope spot and also the best money in the game spot and be like, man, this game sucks. Everybody's all the same spot. Listen, if someone's got a camera and they're playing this game, they're probably some dude that's on the road. If they're not at endgame, they're on the road to endgame, okay? And they're gonna be here. Whether it's here or Dolan's 2. Excuses? Where else are we supposed to go? This is the only food. Actually hand pointing up emoji. You like that? Never go back to city? True. Watch long enough, any game is the same spot? Listen. Come on, come on. 2-spot game, Dolan's 2. Well, it was Dolan's if you had a shy, and basically until you got a shy, you were grinding, I don't know, Tungrad. Listen, you're just always gonna catch the end game streamers, which is the majority of them, sitting at the same spots. It's inevitable. Like, if they made a duplicate... I mean, I guess if they designed, like, 5 real good endgame grind spots all at the same time that were all just as good, then, I mean... maybe I'd be there, right? If me having more gear and overclearing a grind spot got me more money, I wouldn't have to grind the game spot that gave me the most money. That is something I wish that was done better in this game. The AP caps, as much as they regulate the ability to clear and overclear, and so that you can't be on a busted class breaking a grind spot... as much as that balances grind spots, it also makes it so that you can never have any replayability to come back to a spot. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going back to, like, if I'm going back to Thornwood Dekia, it's because I want to grind specifically Thornwood Dekia, not because, oh man, now that I've got this new gear, I can go for another trash clear speed. Because everything's, like, mathed out to be a very specific amount. And Dekia alone already adds the inability to improve your speed because the design of the spots are... fixed spawn rates, which I think is good for them for balance purposes, but it's bad for people that want to go back and visit spots, but also still want to make, like, relative income. And I think that is, like, an unfortunate... it's a trade-off, right? You either have spots that are going to be unregulated and you're going to have some grinder classes better than others, and you can regulate the spawns, but you can't ever come back to the spot and be better or stronger because it's a fixed spawn rate, or you have grind spots that dynamically change. But if someone's just on an OP class, they're going to break your spot, and then people are going to meta classes for certain grind spots, which I don't think is a... Dang it, I had an event. I knew it. Frick me. So it's kind of a trade-off. You get one or the other, right? They should keep AP caps on important and active spots and remove them on dead spots. Ooh, that would be a good trade-off. They could, like, do, like, a grind week where they're like, hey, guys... Ah, dang, I killed my event. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Wait, what just happened? They, like, spawned and then unspawned? Weird. Yeah, they should do like an event where they like remove the caps on certain grind spots just to test it out and see what like the potential is. Just to see how broken people can make the game, you know what I mean? That would actually be kind of cool. Yeah, that could be a cool event. Also, Ostroka, come on. New grind spot comes out less than a week before it's out. Ugh, everybody's in the same spot. Could you imagine saying that on like when Darkseekers released and it was the only way to get the boot? Come on. Now I agree there isn't like some unique drop here, right? We're not getting anything, but come on, it's the new, you know, everybody's got their screen time in. I didn't play Wednesday or Thursday. And then Friday I worked, so Saturday morning and today is the only time I've gotten to play. Listen, I've only grinded like 3 hours here, okay? Come on. Gotta give me a break. It is crazy how much money this spot puts out, though. No way! Which one is that? How do I wait, what do I gotta do to who do I gotta go to? How do I see which one it is? I can't believe I just got a treasure from this. Who do I have to go to? Is it Shikatu? Who are you gonna Ghostbusters? Okay. Why are those dudes coming from all the way over there? What the? Oh, there's someone here? Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Boom! Got him! I'm a gamer. Okay, now how do I go to the desert and figure out who do I gotta go to? I don't even know which character's in the desert. The Giants up on the rock by Tiny Cometry. Oh shoot, it's not the desert. It's not Shikatu. It's in between Medaya and Hydael, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it's the yes, you're right. It is that spot. We're gonna go discover that right now, guys. We're gonna do it. Why is my mustache looking all weird, bro? Hold on 1 second. That better? Now it just looks silly. Okay, who do we gotta go to? Who's in Hydael? Here we go, that guy's in Hydael. Meanwhile, 429 hours of Tungrad for the easy piece. Oh, frick. That's rough, bro. Movember's ending soon. Wait, what's Movember? What's Movember? What's that? Hey, Bear, how you doing? Happy first of the month. Hey, what's up, guys? Big, how you doing? All right, where are we going? It's, these guys? Or is it these guys? That guy right there. All right, guys, we're doing it. How much are the emojis? Oh, sick. I can buy them. Oh, but I need the titles first, dude. Frick. Designed by Black Desert Adventurer? Wait, it doesn't say their name? Oh, wait, it does. No, it doesn't. What the heck? Why doesn't it say the creator's name on it? It's kind of annoying. No, not November. Oh, okay. It's November, but with mustache only. Oh, should I shave my beard? There's a charity event that happens during November to raise money for testicular cancer. Oh, okay. Elton. I guess we're gonna see, right? Where's it at? Wait. What are all these? Wait, isn't this already... Is this not already discovered? Wait, what is that? Should I take out all these and discover them? Well, I should discover this one first to see if it's the Elton one. I forgot to do all this with all my stuff. Should I take all these out and see what happens? Wouldn't that be crazy? They're probably Ackman or Vodkin? Yeah, you're probably right. Well, you know what? We're going to go discover them. Okay, what is the piece? What does the Elton piece look for? Is it the double disc? I think that's Ackman. Is it the big disc or is it the pieces? Because this one right here, this piece right here, that's... That piece right there that I'm looking at is the Vodkin, right? Or is that the Ackman one? This has got to be Vodkin. So the rest of these are Vodkin. Big circle is Ackman. Yeah, that's okay. No. Big circle is okay. You know, we're just gonna look at it. Big circle's Elton. Okay. Gotcha. Sorry. I'm a little excited. Elton looks like two big cogwheels. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. Wish me luck. This is going to be fudging crazy. Come on, you can do it. Come on. There you go. This is going to be absolute cinema. Here we go. It's a goulash and apple pie for lunch. This is great. That sounds awesome. All right, here we go.
The ancient ruins are a historic site. They must be treated delicately and with respect.
Ah, dang. Gosh darned it. It was a Vodkin.
There are those who could die
Wait.
outside. Have you met
What's that?
Red Mountain?
This is Ackman, right? It's the bottom one. That's the Elton. The bottom one's the Elton, right? Bottom is Elton. Wait, I got 4 Ackman pieces? What? You have a combo or recommendation guide for Awakening Dosa? Yeah, I use Kendaya's original guide. Actually, I wonder if Hawk Dosa? Dosa. Nope. Quindaya? That might be his other video. Yeah, I would just go to his YouTube and look for it. Bottom is Elton. You likely have those from when you were doing Deki Ackman? Ah, there's no way I did that many. I never did any of Ackman. It must have been a different treasure event or something. Oh, I think it was when we had a different treasure event. Because I never did like I never did any Ackman. Oh well, I should at least discover them.
The Dark Chasers, who are of the ancient giant's bloodline, are our friends.
What am I doing, bro? Whoops. Frick, I'm wasting all my maids. Alright. Alright, back to the grind. Sorry, guys. We were just trolling. I have 2. Everyone has at least 5. Yeah, OSOS Pega TY, thank, I don't know how to speak, I'm sorry. If you go to Kendai and look up his Awakening Dosa, it's like one of his first videos. He's probably refined the combo, but I don't use the refined combo. I'm using the OG combo. Yeah, no problem, dude, no problem. This isn't the best rotation, though. He's probably refined it quite a bit. There's probably a more snappy rotation that's a lot quicker, but I just like using all the abilities because I'm a lazy bum who just likes to flow the abilities into each other. So yeah, I'm not the best example if you're looking for the best, fastest grind speed. I'm a chill grinder, bro. Is a chill combo and a sweat combo? Yeah, I'm doing the chill combo. Listen, I like that about like all the new classes. All of them have like a sweat mode. Even the Scholar had one. Like when the Scholar Discord was being set up, bro, there were so many people doing these crazy cancels and all this stuff on Scholar, and I'm just sitting here like bonk, 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 and I was having fun. You know, doing my thing. It felt like the differences in builds when you play the Destroyer in Lost Ark with the hammer. You could have the bonk build where you're just left clicking and bonking. Or you could have like the one that's actually like skill based. I like that about Lost Ark. They had like a dummy combo, and then they had like the good guy combo. Well, I guess we could say we at least got a treasure from the treasure event. That's kind of cool. Can't believe that happened. Not gonna lie, I did not expect that. So that's kind of cool, guys. That's why I like Awakening Witch, because I can just spam stuff and things die. Yeah. That is one thing BDO definitely nails, is having a class for every type of player for everything. I do like that. What happened to the Lost Ark player numbers? Broke down even more than BDO, right? I think that it had a lot of hype in its launch, and then people realized the kind of style of game it was, so it kind of broke down. One of the big breakdowns was after the content stopped releasing, like every 1 to 2 to 3 months, when Belshazzar's raid came out. There was like literally like a 6 to 9 month gap of content. Because Lost Ark came out not last year, right? But the year before, right? It came out 2 years ago, right? And it came out at the beginning of the year. And it was in like March, I think? Beginning of the year, March. And then by the time we reached Belshazzar, which I think was in like December or... It was like in November or December of that year, so 9 months later, the next content update wasn't until the summer. And all the content, we had gotten tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. The raids were slowly brought in. We had all the different Legion commanders. We had Clown, which was freaking super fun. But then as soon as we got the Belshazzar's raid, just to get to her hard mode was like literally like a freaking 6 month, 9 month wait. And I was like, I'm not going to do the same thing for 6 to 9 months. This game's cool and all. But there's no shot I can do the same thing for 6 to 9 months. With the style that it was with Lost Ark. I can sit here and do 6 to 9 months of BDO grinding. Because there's many different spots, there's different things to do, there's goals to push. But in Lost Ark, there isn't like... I'm not going to a grind spot and collecting a rare piece or upgrading my gear. I have to run dailies, and then I have to run alt, then I have to log off my alt, and log in. And the way that you would generate income would just be so demoralizing, because I could just not play the game and pay to win in a single hour of work outside the game. Versus in BDO, if I grind for an hour, I'm making more money, or just equivalent to the amount of money I would by paying my IRL wage in like dollars to pearls to silver, right? I think that factor matters a lot in the game, so that your time is like valuable, equivalent to like whatever the currency you could generate in the game is. And I think with Lost Ark, I could, for an hour's, for like 15 or 20 bucks, I could generate like 50,000 gold, or I could do 2 hours of a raid and get like 3,000 gold. And that trade-off is mind-numbingly frustrating, especially if someone's like wiping your raid over and over, and then, you know, they don't know the mechanics, or they keep messing up, or they're bad, and then you're wasting more and more time, and then players want to quit, and you just wasted a bunch of resources on these raids just to do this thing, and then no one did it, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I want to rip my hair out because I just wasted my whole day, and I only get so much free time to clear these raids. Now, if you're the kind of person that's doing it in a static group, like if you have a group of 4 to 8 friends that you run the content in, I think that Lost Ark could be one of the most fun games to do, because usually you could probably 4-man carry a majority of content if you just play the game enough. The problem was, all my friends quit once the first like raid came out. Nobody wanted to organize times, and then I found another group and I raided with them, and then basically after finishing raiding with them, we got up to Clown, then Belshazzar came out, and then our schedules kind of fell apart, and most of our members left. And so I was basically playing like 1 or 2 guys, and at that point, like our times weren't matching up, so they would run the raids without me, and I just got really mad. And it's like, I'm playing this game to play with a person. If I'm not playing with a person, I'm done. So that's when I stopped playing the game, which sucks because I really, really enjoyed my friends while I was playing that game. I mean, I even made new friends to raid with, and that was enjoyable. And I've had some friends be like, oh, let's do some raids. I was like, listen, if we're going to do the same raids every day, every week together, I can do it. I can play the content if I'm just playing with friends, because the fun in that is the fact that I get to play with my friends. It's not that the content is like rewarding, which it can be. Lost Ark has some of the coolest raids mechanically designed, but it is uber frustrating because the reward becomes less worth it as you waste more time failing mechanics, and that can be frustrating and ruin and sour the experience just because of one inexperienced or bad player, you know. But the community culture also killed it because they copied the busing culture from KR. And the busing culture basically meant you would always just be on your low-level guy and pay a high-level guy to run your raids for you, because no one would ever actually do normal groups, and that was the easier way to get groups, is just having someone hyper carry you. And although it's cool that people were doing that, it was also really frustrating because if you tried to do a normal raid, you'd fail more than the guys trying to solo the raid for you. So you felt like you had to do these to be more efficient, but then you also lost the gold you would generate from doing those raids. So it became this like whole self-eating system of like the whole design was toxic in the first place, because players would do anything they could to generate more gold. And since you could freely trade gold, people would trade a run to a busser, but they would have to give them all the gold they got from the run. So it was just one of those things where, like, because there was an issue with how much players were being rewarded for their time, the players had to take it in their own hands to reward themselves by manipulating the raids and breaking them so that people could generate more money. But then when that became the only thing people did, because no one ran the raid normally, it like killed motivation to randomly group up with people. So like I said, if you did it with like a bunch of friends and you're just chilling and you're not sweating it, it was actually one of the most fun games when you were running with a full group of friends. Because if you messed up, it was funny because it was your friend and you're like, ah, you idiot, you messed up the mechanic, you're yelling at them in Discord. That's fun, right? It's not fun when it's a random ruining your time. And like, I only get 2 hours in the morning out of work every morning. I don't want to waste my time on a raid and then some dude mess it up. Then I gotta wait in queue, find another group, finally get another group. Then that other dude messes up a mechanic, and then I'm like, okay. So I just wasted 2 hours of my morning, and I made no gold and got no resources, and I just fricked myself. Like, that stuff was very frustrating. But, yeah. You're sharing Real Lost Ark from my PC, easy 100 gigabytes. Nice. Oh, I wonder if I have it uninstalled. I'm gonna check after I clear this pack. I got some brutal white mechanics on hard modes. It became very gated. People struggled to keep up, left in droves. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because players always talk about how they want more challenging games, and then when given a challenging game, they're like, oh, this is way too much. Like, no one ever forced anybody to do hard modes. Like, you could just do normal modes and easy modes or whatever the whole time, but I did like how hard it could be, though. That was, like, some of the most fun about it. I do agree it was maybe too brutal. Like, if you have 8 players and one person messes up the raid wipe, I don't think that's a good game design. I think there should be at least, like, a 2 to 3 strikes you're out situation when you have 8 people. It definitely does not feel good if one dude fricks up and the whole, like, you have to restart the whole, that can be not fun, for sure. I think the only real fun way to raid in Lost Ark was raiding with full static, but once the search fell apart, it became cooked. Mine fell apart when before Brel, and I quit. Yeah, I did a little bit of Brel, and then I don't think I ever finished Brel. I did 1 through, hold on, we're checking Steam. I don't think I have Lost Ark installed. I'm pretty sure I uninstalled it. We got up to Brel, and then I did up to the point where you're fighting the giant cube, and then I didn't play anymore. Yeah, I do have Lost Ark uninstalled. Yep. Yeah, it was right around Brel came out, and then my group just kind of like stopped. Like, one of my friends got a job, and that was interfering with the times we'd play. Our gun lancer, he had quit because he moved to another state. And then at that point, I was like, listen, guys, I kind of want to go back to BDO, and I'm like not having fun. You know, the whole point of doing this is to raid together, and when we stopped raiding together, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore if we're not playing. So basically, once we stopped grouping, I was like, I have no reason to log in. I was like literally logging in just to play with friends. So, and also doing the dailies in the routine was also mind-numbing. It was the only way to stay like on par and sort of ahead. But holy frick, was it like annoying to try and keep up with everything. Because you felt like you couldn't play another game. I was always doing dailies and rotating alts and doing more dailies and rotating alts and doing more dailies. It was bad. And that's when I came back to BDO, not last year, but the year before, right? In January, before Land of the Morning Light came out. And that's when I was pushing for my Elviide. That's when I was finishing my Elviide up. So, fun stuff, fun stuff. No shot. I got another Kabua? Are you kidding me? What the fudge, bro? I got one yesterday. Alright, can someone buy that real quick? Someone buy that real quick so I can do a tap on my weapon. That is freaking nuts, bro. Bro, I literally got one yesterday. What the freak? Weird. Yeah, doing the dailies on a grind on a full roster was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. And then trying to rotate, that's just the dailies. If you were trying to do your raids too, which I was like, the way my roster was set up is I think I had 6 alts doing just the chaos dungeons or whatever. And then I had 6 alts doing, or 3 or 4 alts doing raids, right? Because you could only do 3 or 4 alts through raids for gold. So I'd obviously do my main, which was my Berserker, until I made my Paladin my main. And then my Paladin was my main until I made my Berserker sort of my main again. I kind of floated between them. And then I had like 1 or 2 others. I think I got my Destroyer up, and then I got the, what was the other warrior class? Oh, I had a Gunlancer. I had a Gunlancer up there too. I did all the warrior guys because they were awesome. The big giant guys. But yeah, like, the grind was rough, man. Like doing the same as it just became mind numbing, which is crazy that I can grind BDO and not get my mind numbed. But with Lost Ark it was, even though I liked the way Lost Ark looked and played too. I don't know, there's something about, and this is something that devs have to figure out. There's something in the psychology of games that like BDO tricks me into like a placebo of liking the game because of its design of chasing rare items. And Lost Ark, at least at the point when I was playing it, did not have like a rare item grind, right? You would just do your routines, collect your currencies, and it truly, unfortunately, felt like an actual job that was like miserable to play. The gameplay could have been fun, the effects could have been cool, the stylization of your character, the costumes, all that's great, but that only goes so far. You know, if you get frustrated at like people messing up mechanics and stuff like that, and your time was really valuable, it would just be like, what the frick? But the psychology of like game design, I think, is so much more important than people give it credit for, which is I think what makes BDO really successful in my opinion. So I love BDO. At least I'm not forced to do 4 hours a daily just to keep up. Yeah, I agree. I think that BDO's freedom is one of its greatest perks because it's what allows me to just do whatever I want. I got 2 hours. All right, I'm logging in, grinding. I got 30 minutes. All right, I'm logging in, I'm grinding. Like I can just access the content whenever I want. I think that's a really important thing. Back when I played Neverwinter Online, I spent more time doing dailies to catch up with the content than actually having fun. Yeah. It's just, yeah, it's frustrating. I have hard content challenges, but when the time investment was overwhelming, that's why I became gated. Wipes just make it even longer. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely really harsh, I'm not gonna lie. Like, one person failing the gate mechanic on... what was it? What was the Vicus? If you failed Gate 1... On Gate 1 Vicus, when you had the orbs that you had to kite, one person mess ups, you're done. One person, one single person, you're fricked. It was like, holy cow. One person messes up on the puddles on phase 3 Vicus. All right, gotta wipe. That's just an automatic wipe. So now all our pre-pots and everything were just wasted. Like, it's just like, no way, man. But if you're doing it like a friend group, it'd probably be like, man, if that came out and J Kun got into it, man, we probably would have really enjoyed Lost Ark. But now it's like at the point where it's just like it's so far ahead, and I feel like also, man, sorry to jump and jump and jump. One of the most frustrating things about Lost Ark is the catch-up mechanic design. You could just not play the game and then log back in and get boosted up. Just get boosted up to all the content. Not, and the game has to do that because the game design to get to that point is a slog and is a lot to get through. And isn't probably really worthwhile or fun progressions. So they got to shoot you up to the current content to get you to, but man, it's like you could just not play the game and just get all the free gear. Never log in. Like, what do I need to log in for if they're just going to give me all the money and events and stuff? Like, if you just logged in only when they had boost events, like, that would probably be the optimal time to play. Like a true seasonal gamer. I was a Mayhem Zerk main? Same. I was a Mayhem Zerk main until they changed our potions, I think. And then I went to Paladin because my 4-man needed a support, and I didn't mind doing a support when I switched. When all my friends quit and I made a new friend group, I switched to Paladin. And Paladin was awesome. I loved Paladin. It was so awesome. I felt so useful. I knew how to snipe the bubble shield that gave you like 90% damage reduction. I was, man, I'm not gonna lie, I was a goated Paladin. I was banging, okay? But it's unfortunate because the Paladin kind of caps out. Once you, like the potential for skill is so much better on the Bard because you can prioritize DPS buffs and other buffs. But the problem is I love the tankiness and stuff on the Paladin. Well, I mean, I guess you could build your Bard tanky too, but I just really like the Paladin's design more. He had the cooler costumes and the aesthetic and stuff. It just sucked because like if I wanted to do any PvE on him, there's no like real build to do him on, and it kind of was like annoying. Yeah, I used to like Koreans before getting into their games. What the heck? Okay, but for real, someone buy my Kabua so I can click my gear, bro.
내려앉아라. 산산하라. 내려앉아라. 상세 발화. 강철과 같이 피어나라. 상상하라. 피어나라. 피어나라. 굳건하게 내려앉아라. 상세 발화. 상상하라. 내려앉아라. 피어나라. 강철과 같이. 상승하라. 내려앉아라. 상승 나가라. 강철과 같이 아슬아질지어다. 굳건 내려앉아라. 상승하라. 피어나라. 나가라. 상승. 꺼나게. 나가라. 내려앉아라. 세차게.
Hey, what do you think about that Core Punk game? Core Punk? I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is. Did you cash out the J-Hammers? Nope. They just deleted them. They're just gone, brother. Ember, let's go. Did I leave loot up here? Thought I left loot.
사라질지어다. 상승하라. 강철과 같이 아스라질지어다. 상세 발화. 더욱 강하게. 상승하라. 세차게 내려앉아라. 상세 발화. 피어나라. 세차게. 상승하라. 강철과 같이. 굳건하게. 상승. 더욱 강하게. 쏟아나거라. 굳건하게. 상승하라. 쏟아나거라.
A classic rock vibe. I love it. Yeah, this is one of my favorite sort of hype up playlists. It's just got all the classics, to be honest. It's a good one.
상세 피어나라. 더욱 강하게.
Maybe just rework the old clunky classes so people can actually have fun trying them out. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't like do a full revamp update on them, to be honest. Instead of just like altering them or I don't know. I feel like the rework would be better. Instead of waiting to release the new ones, yeah. It probably just sells more.
아슬아질지어다. 상세 알아. 도단나거라. 내려앉아라. 기어나라. 상세 다 기어나라. 강철과 같이 아슬아질지어다. 기어나라. 상세 알아. 더욱 강하게 아슬아질지어다. 상세 발화. 도단하거라. 상세 알아. 세척에 도단나거라. 상세 피어나라. 도단하거라. 강철과 같이 아슬아질지어다. 상세 알아. 세척에 상세 발화. 더욱 강하게 내려앉아라. 상세 알아. 기어나라.
Alright, we're gonna see if we can do one click. Listen, if anybody wants to buy my my Kabua, that'd be cool. So I could you know, click my weapon. You know, any Kabua buyers out there? Alright. Let's see what we got. 3 bill. Nice, we have enough. Hey, what's up, Beargarth? How you doing? Let's sell that. Let's sell these. Let's sell these. Alright, I think that's enough.
You came to repair something so small.
Wait, how many cron stones? Cron stone. 20. 30.
You came to repair something so small. A mouse probably worries less than you.
Boom. Alright, we got one click. Click number 18. Oi, oi, some sniping. Nice, nice. Maybe Jim Gahaz can if it comes to the shadow. Nah, we'll probably wake up tomorrow when we get back and click it when I get home or something. It's all good. Alright, wish me luck. Drop this. Oh, whoops. Boom, boom, and here we go. 264. Lucky number 18. Darn. Oh well. Alright guys, this is gonna be it for me. I will see you all tomorrow. Maybe, actually no. If you'll see me tomorrow, it'll be on J-Kun's stream if he's streaming our bosses. Because I gotta do my bosses. So I won't be live tomorrow on my normal time. Yeah. That's it. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you when I see you. Y'all have a good one. See you later.